Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gitesh Desai. I am the Global Indian Bharat Vikas Coordinator for Houston area, called GIBV Houston. I would like to invite one of the dedicated leader of our community in Greater Houston. He is a successful businessman. He is one of the leading philanthropists in our community. He is one of the greatest human beings that I have come across. I would like you all to join. Please welcome Ramesh Ji Bhutani.
Just like any one of us, before I begin, I have some disclaimers to make. I am not a political animal. I have not been involved in Indian politics for last 35 years. The last time I really participated in Indian politics was when the emergency was declared in India in 1977. That time I got involved as a part for Indians for Democracy, something which Gitesh Bhai just referred. And we did our bit, what we could, to see that emergency gets lifted from India. But I believe the time has come now in 2014. India is at crossroads. The condition of India today is very pathetic, to say the least. And by your presence over here indicates that. I'm really very happy to see people from all corners of India over here. That shows the enthusiasm for this effort. 10 years back, whenever people talked about the global situation, everyone referred China and India as both upcoming superpowers. But today, unfortunately, everyone talks about China as superpower, but no one really talks about India. So last 10 years have brought us to this miserable situation. And we can play a role. There is a clear choice in 2014. Either we want to have a stable and strong government with Narendra Modi as a Prime Minister, or we end up in having instability with a fractured mandate splintered between various parties, including, by the way, AAP. Okay, so unstable government cannot produce a stable environment or strong India. So it is in the interest of strong India, that's why we are here. We are really not here for either even Narendra Modi or BJP. We are really here for strong India. And to make strong India, BJP and Narendra Modi are the right vehicles at this point. So this is because it is going to decide the long-term future course of the country. If we are able to elect a strong government, strong and stable government, then we are going to see India back on the prosperous path which was there prior to 2004. It started with NDA government led by BJP. And there will be some information shown here in terms of track record and all that, and you can make those judgments by yourself. Our role here is really very important. We are together here as coordinators for this effort. And we are taking this initiative from Houston to enroll about 1,000 plus volunteers from Houston for this reference calling to India, calling to our relatives, friends, classmates, neighbors, just like a marriage invitation list we would prepare if we had a marriage in our family. And we believe that enrolling 1,000 volunteers in Houston and about 10,000 volunteers across USA will be able to connect about 50 lakh voters in India. And that itself is a great achievement. Some of the sample testing we have done, we have found that call from NRIs over here have tremendous impact. We have a lot of leverage as NRI. When we call, people think they are calling halfway around the world. And if they are thinking about our country, then we should also be thinking about country, and we should also be doing something. That's why our role is important. Now, this meeting over here, we need your participation. Whatever the information is presented, including the flyer which you have in your hands. This is a draft. Please read that. Please review the presentation which are going to be made. They have been prepared by our young volunteers. And give your comments, whatever you have, to Achalesh, if you would please stand up at the end of the meeting so that we can incorporate those comments. Because we want this to be a participative process. So, all our aim is same. We are all driven by the passion for strong India. So, essentially, and our role here is very important, because whatever we end up in finalizing this, these are the documents which will become the base to drive this project, this movement all across USA. Now on January 12th, when we are having a kite flying festival at the George Bush Park, that is the time we are going to really enroll volunteers. So each one of us as coordinators, our job is to enroll 10 to 20 volunteers, starting with your own spouse. Don't underestimate your own spouse, please. Because they are going to have their own circle of friends and relatives to call. And I have tested this myself. And I am going to enroll my wife Kiran and my daughter-in-law Shraddha, for this effort. So to begin with. So that's number one. So that is what we are here for. And then another thing is, there is lot of talk about AAP. So there are a couple of my observations I will share with you. If you agree or disagree, please let me know. I think AAP coming on the political scene in India is a very welcome event. Them forming a government in Delhi is good, but the jury is still out. I think AAP being there is going to play a very significant role for the long-term future of India, including the long-term future of BJP. I believe it is going to help the hands of Modi ji to even clean the BJP to some large extent, because any party which gets established over the years gets some rot sinking into it. So I think BJP also needs to clean itself to provide a very clean government. So AAP getting on the stage, as well as it also proved that a common man can challenge an established party. It also has brought a lot of excitement in the young voters. And I think they need to perform in Delhi. They need to show their track record. I believe that, but them trying to jump on the national scene so quickly without any track record is voting for AAP, in my opinion, is in the national scene, Lok Sabha election, is voting for instability. Because there is no way they are going to be in a position to form a government. And unless you can form a government with a majority, you cannot provide a stable government which will lead to strong India. So there are a lot of friends over here in Houston who, out of their enthusiasm, with good intentions, working for AAP. Okay? But I think we need to reason out with them that if you are for a strong India, because vote in 2014 elections is vote for India. It is not vote for a political party. And that is what we need to really understand and drive this point home to whomsoever we discuss and talk in India. There is one more request I have been asked to make. we as coordinators, if we can make a minimum donation of $25 to GIBV, it will help a great deal, because we want this project to be self-funded. Anybody can make a bigger donations, because we want to drive this, because there are going to be expenses incurred. This money is going to be spent just for this project, for reference calling project, for printing literature, traveling around, taking help, creating database and everything else. So, in that sense, by the way, just to let you know that I spoke to one senior BJP functionary last week in India and discussed with him about this reference calling project, and they were very supportive of that, and they said, you provide us the data of all the people you are going to be calling with their permission, provide their telephone numbers and the PIN code and name in India. Then from local BJP, we will get in contact with them to follow up with them. So they are giving all the support. I asked him very point blank, I said, can you tell me that how are you going to field the candidates in BJP? And we are going to field at least 40% candidates in the age group of 25 to 45. So there will be a lot of new blood coming into it. I also asked him, I said, look, I am not a blind BJP supporter. I am just for strong India. And I know that there are corrupt elements in BJP. So how do you think BJP is planning to, or Modi ji is planning to do that? And he said, Modi ji has already proven that in Gujarat. When he came on the scene in Gujarat as the Chief Minister in 2001, BJP there was not in a good shape. Neither was the bureaucracy. So he inherited all that mess in 2001. And then through that effort, he cleaned the BJP over there, made the Gujarat administration relatively corruption free, with his own image as a very non-corrupt man. He will not stand up for any corruption. And he developed the processes like e-governance and things like that he made the bureaucracy transparent. So with a minimum government, he provided a maximum governance. Having had that experience and track record in Gujarat, he plans to implement that at a national level. And this is from a very senior functionary of BJP, who himself is a young man, 40 years old. I know him personally very well. He is the national treasurer of BJP in India. And he also promised me that they will have a Google Hangout sessions at least twice a month with top BJP leaders, with NRIs. And the first Google Hangout session is going to be this Sunday at 8 o'clock Houston time. And you all will be sent, that's why we have taken all your email addresses, just to make sure you all will be sent a link for that Google Hangout.
AM or PM?
PM. It is at 8 p.m. on Sunday. And it is going to be with Piyush Goyal, who is the national treasurer of BJP. He stood, by the way, to give his credential, he stood first in the CPA exam. He is a chartered accountant by profession. And he is also a member of Rajya Sabha from BJP. And he is also reporting directly to Narendra Modi, heading the publicity campaign for BJP and IT efforts for BJP in India for this election. So anyway, with this, I will really wrap up.
Thank you very much, Rameshji. It was very enlightening and motivating talk that we all needed. As he said, Rameshji said, it is not for Modi or for BJP. It is for the strong India, united India, one India.